What is up, guys? Scorpion K3 here, and we are back with another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we came from Atlas Dam down to Ripple-Tide, and we had some technical difficulties which delayed our episode a little bit. So, in today's episode, we're going to start off the bat with trying to complete Tressa's mission over in the path to the Caves of Maya. Now, unfortunately, Tressa is only level 1, so we're going to have to spend a little bit of time grinding to increase her level so she doesn't get hilariously destroyed as soon as we get to the boss zone. So I'm going to do a little bit of fast forwarding because we've seen all these enemies before, and if anything new happens, I'll jump back in and talk to you guys. But for now, I'm going to do a quick little time lapse of me grinding through these enemies, so I will be right back. Okay guys, we are back in Ripple-Tide because I realized that I hadn't bought any new weapons for Tressa, so her life was going to be a bit harder. So I'm going to go ahead and buy her a better spear, and then we'll look into buying a better bow for her as well. And then... yeah, this armor isn't any better for anyone else, so we'll leave that be. And I think I will go ahead and head back. So this time, whoop, this chest. Oh, right, we didn't open this chest because we had that error happen, so all the stuff we had done in town hadn't saved. But for now, I think I'm just going to jump cut back to the entrance to that cave, since we already traveled that whole zone and looted it all, and I don't really feel like making you guys re-watch that fast forwarding, so I will be right back in a jump cut. Okay guys, we are back, and actually first things first, I need to restore some, SP, and then we will check our skills of Teresa, because I didn't want to activate any of her skills while you guys weren't here, so I saved up. She's got a decent amount of job points, so we can do 2. I think I will do trade Tempest so she can do AoE wind, and donate BP because that is actually really powerful. She doesn't sacrifice one of her own BP, she just straight up goes boop, you get an extra BP, which can really skew the battle and really boost your attack when you're not expecting it. And she unlocked a skill. What was anyone else up to enough? No. Okay. Called Endless Items. Oh, cool. So whenever she uses an item, there's a 25% chance it won't be consumed. That's pretty convenient. Did I remember to equip the weapons on her? Why does she have makeshift spear and makeshift bow? I thought I equipped these on her. I have no idea why she didn't have those equipped that whole time, but that would explain why she was doing so little damage. You know, you live and you learn. So let's save that we equipped everything so that in case of a hardware issue, we're okay. And let us talk to our pirate fellows. Hey. Ahoy there, me hearty, blah de blah. Basically, she convinces them to, here, I brought you wine. I'm sorry. Let's all be friends. And they think they got away with it. They drink it. Most of them end up drunk. So now the plan is to go inside and recover all the lost loot. And inside here is a bunch of new enemies because it's the Caves of Maya, so we'll go ahead and stay at normal speed for this while we learn our way through. And she realizes, hey, they're all passed out. Yay. She thinks it's easy. But unbeknownst to her, and kind of breaking the game's lore, we still have plenty of things to fight. There's still enemies all over the place. Wait, which way am I supposed to go? See, there are sleeping pirates that we have stumbled across, but we will wake them up by fighting them. So, let's go ahead and hit them all with an arrow storm, because apparently they're weak to arrows. Then just boom gems, one turn, crush down. I didn't anticipate things going quite that smoothly, but I appreciate it. So, which way am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. I'm glad my go the wrong way correctly instincts kicked in. Because that's the goal, is to go the wrong right way. Are those... Who's up first? Him? Yeah, we're gonna just... Let's go ahead and do Rain of Arrows. Yep. Those boys are also weak to arrows. Of course, nobody targeted the dude in the front. Oh, he's asleep, so we're good. Is he vulnerable to sword? I hope so. Heck yeah. And he woke up. I'm sure that was kind of a rude awakening to someone stabbing you. I know I wouldn't want to be woken up that way, so... Sucks for him, I guess. Aw, I was hoping that he would go down on that turn. Oh well. Let's see. Alphen needs 1,000 and Hannah and Therian both need 3,000, so they won't be ready for another job skill for a while. But for now, we will make sure to try and loot everything along the way. I don't know if there are like super secret areas or not. I haven't found anything that feels like super secret-y. Ooh, beasties. None of these guys are asleep though, so we'll just have to fight them the old-fashioned way. Who is up first? Bat Boy? He's weak to sword. I always like to try and, Hermit Crab is not weak to, but he's weak to spear. So let's just do one of... Oh, excuse me. Do one of those. Prey Snake Boy's weak to axe. He is not. Because we can stun the crab with her. I was really hoping to take out the snake so that he didn't get a turn to attack. Beast Lore. Summon Beast. Attack everybody with your arrows. That was actually kind of pathetic. You're not vulnerable. You're not vulnerable to axe either, but I'm gonna say I should be able to put you down with that. Trade Tempest. Hit them all with wind. Oh, it didn't take him out. I guess she is still kind of low level. Don't do another... Well, that's rude. I feel like Blackout has a chance of blinding. So I think we got lucky there. Shadow Bat, Shadow Bat. Oh, I should have seen about capturing them. I wonder if she could capture that boy. I'm gonna go ahead and defend. No, I wanted you to not go first. Okay, Hannah, Beast Lore, capture. Heck yeah, in Shadow, I can dig it. Yes. Who's my weakest? Eggling. Get out of here. You're not that useful and you're low damage, so be gone. Teresa leveled up again. Heck yes. What is her next job skill level at? 500. Okay. So it won't be too far off. All these drunken sleeping pirates, but there's still that oddly suspicious merchant. I feel like they should include some kind of sneaky lore about him, because that peddler is always where quests are. He's always right before bosses, so it'd be kind of funny to do like a tongue-in-cheek thing where he's like an immortal or something that's always at points of interest. I think it would be hilarious at least. Oh, those guys were not weak to wind like I was hoping. Well, in that case, then let's do Aerostorm and just knock them all out. Hopefully. Yeah! Hannah's Aerostorm is really useful, because even if the enemies aren't weak to bow, her bows still do a lot of damage. So it's a pretty good ability to always have on hand. And loot there. Now the question is, how do I get to that? Is that after the quest is over? Oh no, there's a point down around behind it. I see the way. Yeah, we'll do a double chop on you, assuming we hit. Now, when it comes to normal skills, you don't normally miss very often. It's the special abilities that kind of have a chance of missing. But thankfully, it's not too awful common. Because if it was, I would cry a lot and be mad. Traveling Peddler. Bye. Nah, there's nothing I need from you. Inventory. Inspiring Plum on her. Everyone's HP is looking okay. So let us save. And then we'll go around back, get that chest, come back around, and face the boss. I assume this is the way to that chest. Yeah. Refreshing Jam. That doesn't feel like it was that useful for that level of being hidden. Maybe that's just me. Who should we target? Not you, because you take 3 and you're going to have a turn next. Pirate 3 is asleep. Now he is not. Pirate 2 is asleep. Let's go ahead and take out Pirate 2 that's been weakened. Because she can break his stuff. She can break his. Oh, she did second serving, where when she does a normal attack, sometimes she'll do a bonus one. And you just do a big axe chop, you do a big spear shot. Boom jams, put down. She was so close to level 10 there. Will I run around and do one more fight just so she levels up? Yes. Just so she has that little bit of stat advantage from hitting level 10. Oh, and of course we're against serpents that I don't know the vulnerability of. Beast Lore, Summon Beast. Does that hit everyone? No, no it does not. I was actually really hoping that in Shadow hit everyone. But I suppose that was their blackout ability. I don't know. Murder the bat and then... Are you guys weak to wind? No. What are you weak to then? Dagger? No. Not weak to axe, not weak to bow, right? No. I wonder if they're weak to spear then. Oh, they're... Is their name Ice Snake? No, just Sea Snake. Are you weak to... Yep, you're weak to spear. Well, that makes sense. Considering this is Tressa's zone. Now, in theory, Tressa should level up. Yep, she did. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take on our boss. Trigger the little boss cutscene. I don't remember specifically what happened. Oh, right, they wake up because they didn't drink as heavily. So we've got Mick and Mac. Oh, right, that was their names. So how do we want to go about this? Let's see if they are weak to... Dagger. No, is the answer. Ow, they hit pretty hard. How about axe? He is vulnerable to axe. How about bow? Guy on the left is weak to bow. Guy on the right is not. Merchant skills. Trade Tempest. Are you weak to wind? They're both weak to wind, so that's something we can use to our advantage. How about sword? Oh, no, he definitely wouldn't be weak to sword. Sword would be to the left of bow. Gotta remember things. You're vulnerable to axe, so we'll do second serving. Ah, I was hoping for her to do second serving. I'm going to take a wild guess and say you're not weak to axe. Yeah, unfortunate. I want to bring the bolts down low so they break at the same point. Let's hit him with that. Oh, she did second serving and broke him anyways, so that's cool. Are you weak to sword? You are not. You are weak to axe. So next turn, I think we will donate a BP to her so she can do her rain of arrows because it's powerful. And as you see, I donated, but it didn't actually cost me anything. Arrow Storm. Hit these guys hard. It wasn't quite as hard as I was hoping, but hey, you know. Who are we gonna target? I'm thinking you.
Bring it on.
And you can do just a real big axe chop on this one. Yeah, big damage.
It's my turn now.
Merchant skills. You don't really have a focused single powerful attack yet, so we will have you. Yeah, I think the bow is better than the spear. Just do arrow shots on him. And they have recovered. Your mate's got me back. Not sure about that ability, if I'm being perfectly honest. Were you weak to dagger? No, because it would be to the left of it. Brain. Remember your own logic in remembering how things in this game work. Let's just weaken him.
What next?
And have her do another arrow storm because it's powerful and big guy on the left is weak to it, so. They're hitting. Ooh, Tressa's health is not doing so hot. No, I wanted to target the other guy. I suppose we'll just rain of arrows? Yeah, we got the 2 hits I was hoping for. She just targeted that guy, so that's kind of convenient for me. Yeah, you are weak to spear. That's what I was hoping to see. I do not have the ability to... Hannah needs her SP restored, so we're going to go ahead and use his turn for that. Oh, they took out Tressa. Unfortunately for her, I am not going to... Well, you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and use the Olive of Life. That way on her turn she can... Oh, I was supposed to target the big dude. I totally forgot about that. That was my bad. I should have hit him harder while he was... Is that like a magic down? Mutiny. Thief skills. Wildfire? Are you weak to fire? Comically, yes.
What to do?
Now let's go ahead and weaken... What? I'm misreading my inputs, which is bad. Yes, I want to target... Oh, they're protecting each other. That's what it is. I'm not crazy. Well, guess what, guys? Doesn't care how much you're protecting each other. This is an AoE attack. So there's that to deal with. Now I'm just going to straight shoot you in the face. Thief skills. HP thief. Big stabs. Yeah. And then you... I mean, I guess just spear him. Ask him a question. Sword slash. Double bow. And he's down. I'd say all in all that went pretty good. Alpha leveled up. And he hit the 1,000 mark, so I think he can learn a new ability. So long story short, we bring him into town, we mock him. So this dude, I forgot to mention he was in the beginning. He was like a famous merchant or something I don't remember off the top of my head, but basically he's famous. And so he's like, you can come on board and grab any treasure you want, and she picks a journal. Now, I don't know what the story is with that journal. Excuse me. But there is something to it. And so she decided she wants to travel the world and be a merchant. That's kind of what everyone's story eventually breaks down to being is, I want to travel the world and pursue my quest or dreams or this, that, or the other. So that's cool. Oh, right. Alphen got a new skill. Empoison or Vivify. I think we'll do Vivify to revive a single incapacitated ally. And he unlocked a new support skill. Resist ailments. Oh, sweet. So now he's resistant to status effects. Inquire. I think... Did we remember to inquire and unlock smarter bartering? Did we unlock new weapons already? Oh, there was a chest here that I missed the first time. What's our stats? Yeah, I'll go ahead and rest at the inn to restore my stats back to normal. And then we can head on to finish her section. Oh, there's another chest. I think we have to go talk to her parents, if memory serves. Yeah. Like, Mom, Dad, I'm leaving. I'm traveling the world. So, there's that. Head east out of town. And her looking on into the ocean going, I'm gonna be a merchant that travels the world. So now, we will head down to Ulbrich. Down here in Cobblestone, I think. Yes. Yes, down to Cobblestone. That's where we will head next. Where am I at for time? 35? Maybe I'll do another time lapse of me fighting through the zone until we get to the new area. It'll only be like 10 seconds for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I will be right back. Okay guys, we are back in a new zone, so that means new enemies, new challenges, and new commentary on all those different creatures that we will be facing. So I am back, excuse me, and only dying a little bit, nothing too major. Need to hydrate better, I think, because got a bit of a scratchy throat thing going on. Bird first. Bird, be weak to axe because it would bring me joy. You are not weak to axe. You hit with wind though, so that's interesting. I'm gonna target you. I was hoping you were weak to sword. Well, let's see if everyone is weak to arrows or not, and just do a bunch of damage. Oh, comically, they all are. That works out for me then. Just shoot him in the face with the bow and drop him down. So it's going to be a long time before Hannah and Therian are able to obtain new job skills. Oh, I should have switched back to Cyrus. Oh well. Part of me wants to fully explore this zone. What does this say? South Cobblestone Gap to Cobblestone. Stone Guard? That's Sunshade. We're trying to get to Cobblestone. We are here. Stone Guard. Oh, so we need to go up. Otherwise we won't be able to make it to Cobblestone. Which is weird. I suppose if we go left, it'll go left and down then? But there's treasure. Ooh, what are those rock-looking boys? I don't know, but let's try hitting them with a sword. Does that make sense? No, but it totally worked. Are you guys, by chance, weak to wind? The birds are, which is kind of amusing because they attack with wind. Beast Lore, Summon Beast. See Birdie and return to the wild. That's okay, he wasn't that good. I pretty much just captured him for the moon. Everyone's destroyed except for that angry looking rat boy. Which... well, if she hadn't done second serving, I was going to have everyone defend and try and capture him. But Hannah was like, no, he must perish. What is the difficulty level of this cave? 15. Do I want to do... no, we'll save that for later.
Let's see what you got.
That seems like a... I feel like going around to the different areas... ooh, new birds already? Item. Wind Soulstone. Hit everyone with wind because it's amusing. Oh, big damage too. Ow, they do... I mean, in the grand scheme of things, not that much damage, but to me, it was too much. They're all gonna perish from her arrow storm, aren't they? Yep. Gotta love it when that happens. Hannah and her big damage strikes. Unfortunately, we took a hit, so we didn't get that perfect run, but, you know. I'll accept destroying everyone with great prejudice. Ooh. More treasure. There's a second. I feel like there's a second spot of treasure. Are any of you vulnerable to dagger? Yes. That is good to know. Well, she doesn't quite have enough to do her arrow storm, so just do rain of arrows. See if we can't get a few lucky shots in. We did not. Apothecary skills. Actually, wait, no. Concoct soothing. Restore spirit. Do that for her. Inspiring bomb. Cool. Then you shoot big rat boy who's going to get a turn and prevent him from getting one. Are you weak to dagger? Yes. Convenient. Destroy him. You just do big ol' axe swings and put him down. Not quite enough damage. You let me down, lady. See if we can weaken him enough to be captured. Yeah. 3 skill. Double strike with dagger. Not terrible. I've certainly acquired worse things. There was a second level of secret. We've got a magic nut, which increases... oh, I suppose I have a few items I can use that increase my base stats, and I just haven't used them yet. Attack Highland Rat King 2. You are definitely weak to arrow or dagger, so that's cool. Big axe swing. Birds aren't weak to it. That's a little sad. Hunter skill. Let's do rain of arrows with a charge up. So all that's left is the angry looking rock boy. Let's... I was kind of hoping he was weak to spear just so we'd have his thing finished off. But oh well, that's okay. Let's give a quick little save. Always. I'm always gonna double save now because of that little technical issue we had earlier. Makes me paranoid. South Cobblestone Gap. And Teresa, if you see in the top left, I suppose it's above me here, Teresa keeps finding money. That's one of her passive abilities. She just, when you enter new zones, she has a chance of finding money. And I don't know if it has to be a brand new zone or if you can just go back and forth between screens or if you have to cross a certain number of screens. I don't know the rules regarding it, but she just finds money all over the place all the time. Which is cool, because money. Teresa, let's come out the... Hannah, let's come out the gate with just Arrow Storm. I said come out the gate, not be terrible. She missed quite a few times and it made me a little bit nervous. Oh, and she leveled up, so her SP restored. Always a convenient timing thing. Let's see. cobblestone. I'm guessing I need to go up. More of those rocky boys. I don't really have a good answer to them, but hey, let's drop a bunch of arrows on their faces, because we can. Took out the bird brains. Well, stunned the bird brains. Didn't destroy them. They are vulnerable to wind, though, so maybe... Trade Tempest, see if it puts them down. It put one of them down. Darn. That could have been a one-turn defeat. Unfortunately, it was not. Therian leveled up to 20. Our party's getting kind of strong. Well, our core party's getting kind of strong. The stragglers are, well, stragglers. The double saving is... Maybe I won't do it every time, but my paranoid brain wants to do it every time. And speaking of time, we are out of time for this episode, so I will save actually, no. Let's check. Let's inquire around town and see if we can't get unlocked new weapons. None. If you... No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to inquire. Don't really care about the hidden items. I want to know if there is... nothing in here for me. Well, I mean, there's that hidden item, but I'm wanting that for there to be new weapons at the weaponsmith, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get that this time. So I'll just go ahead and check by... I mean, his speed goes down, but his attack goes up by a decent amount. War Spear is not better for her. That's not better for him. Yeah. I don't like the trade-off, so I think for now we will just end our episode here, because it seems to make the most sense. And I will say thank you guys so much for watching. I guess the algorithm wants you to say like if you liked, comment, and subscribe. So I'm going to try and start working that in. I don't know how. It's going to come off as a little awkward until I get used to it. But for now, guys, thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.